I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Today we'll be speaking with artist Donny Johnson. Good morning, Donny.
Good morning.
Donny, I know this is a big question, but can you say something in a broad way about your life?
Well, I'm 48, and I've been in prison since I was 18, solitary for over 25 years. They call it life imprisonment, but I call it death by imprisonment, a slow death. I can't describe it, but there is one man who did, Elie Wiesel, who survived Auschwitz. He was there when the inmates were forced to watch the hanging of a young boy. The kid wasn't heavy enough for the weight of his body to break his neck, so he died by strangling, slowly. Behind him, Wiesel heard a man saying, "Where is God now?" And he thought, he's here, hanging on this gibbet. If you ask that question at Pelican Bay, I would say, look in any cell.
You've also said that part of the suffering of prison is immense sensory deprivation. No windows, no natural light, colorless walls. How is this related to your painting?
What color does for my senses is beyond description. I come alive in red and blue. I see heaven in yellow and orange. I grow roots in the richness of green. Black is like an exclamation point that dives into the heart of the rainbow. With art, I've thwarted the effects of sensory deprivation. I feel I've discovered the sacred secret of color, like the archetypes of myth. Color can be tapped into by anyone to become a pathway for the spirit.
That's very powerful, Donny. How else would you say your art is related to your life in prison?
Well, how can anyone's life not be related to their art? While I'm making art, I'm not in prison. At the same time, it's rare that I paint something that's directly related to prison. Most of my work is abstract, and despite the fact that the way I work is my own, something that's evolved out of who I am, it belongs to the same family as other abstract American art since World War II. It's abstract and expressionist, though not in the historical sense. Critics would like to label me a prison artist or an outsider because I'm at Pelican Bay instead of, well, where do artists live these days and where can they afford to live until they become known? But in fact, I think of myself as completely mainstream.
Is there anything else you'd like to add before we stop?
Well, yes. One of the hardest things about prison life is the near impossibility of feeling a connection to the outside world, of being useful to other people. I can't earn money, and even if I could, I'm not allowed to donate it. All I can be is a ward of the state, infantilizing for me and very costly for the taxpayer. But I am allowed to make presents of my work to friends, and these friends sometimes sell a few pieces, though I'm not allowed to tell them what to do with the paintings or with the proceeds. I hear, though, that they give the money to a registered charity, the Pelican Bay Prison Project. The project works to do a lot of things, but the one that I care about most has to do with helping children of parents in prison. Kids like that are very high risk of going to prison themselves. I know because I was one. And it makes me feel wonderful that even in this extremely indirect way, what I do is helping to prevent that.
Thank you for speaking with us, Donny.